Hello! I have not posted a video in a while, and that is because I've been very busy doing all sorts of exciting things. No, I'm joking. I have been feeling very melancholy. You know, that's saying it lightly. I've not been melancholy, I've been really depressed. And my anxiety has been awful. And as I've said before, my coping mechanism is my eating disorder, so that's not been going well, to be honest. It's been a bit of an issue for me. It's making me feel very stressed every time I have to eat, and then if I don't eat, I'm stressed because I'm like, oh my gosh, what are you doing, girl? And then my period didn't come this month for ages, and it was a really weird period. Like, I'm sorry if that's too much information, and I was like, shit, you know, I fucked it this time, like, I'm not eating and I haven't got a period. Luckily it came, and that is slightly enough for me to be shocked and be like, you have to eat. But also, you know, if you're familiar with having an eating disorder, you could be told you're gonna die and it's still not enough for you to be like, okay, I'll eat. Because eating is such a intense thing to do when you just think you're not allowed. And it is strange, isn't it? Because eating is a natural thing humans do. We have to do it. Our whole existence depends on eating food and like drinking water. But there's this thing inside our brain which is going, nope, 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 nope. Hold up, you don't need that. And you know, it's a fucking ball ache. It's a pain in my ass and it causes me problems. I find the whole Christmas food thing really intimidating, and I find it so difficult because a lot of Christmas food, well, particularly in our household, is like buffet kind of finger food, which, you know, is lovely, the food's really nice, but obviously if it's buffet food and you've got a lot of family around, that means the volume of food is going to be a lot, and I find it difficult to be around a big amount of food. Like, it's too much for me to have a plate of my own food in front of me, let alone be surrounded by a table full of it. And it's all kind of like fun food. It's not food I would class as my safe food, which is noodles. I eat a lot of super noodles and veg and not a lot else, to be honest. So it's not safe food at all, really, because it's not safe to eat a very minimal restricted diet, but they are the foods which don't make me freak out. When it comes to kids with buffet food, it's all very grab, grab, grab. I need to grab as much as I can, put it all on my plate. I find that hard to be around as well, that kind of intenseness of people needing all this food, and I'm like, whoa, like, my worst nightmare is to be doing what you're doing and grabbing as much food as I can. It makes me really uncomfortable, and it's not to say what other people are doing is wrong, I just find it tough to be around. So what am I going to do about it? That is the golden question, and that is what we should care about. We need to focus on what we're going to do to help ourselves in the situation. So I am trying to eat little and often. I would rather eat small amounts than have to have a whole meal in my face. Today, this evening, I have a doctor's appointment where I'm just going to say, like, please Lord help me, and hopefully they can give me something because I need it. I've got Spiderman to play on PS4 to take my mind off things, and I've also got Red Dead Redemption 2. I find that so hard to say. Red Dead Redemption. You say it right now. You try and see how fast you can say it. Red Dead Redemption. Red Dead Redemption. Can you beat that? I don't know. Can you? Guys, it is fucking hard work being Spider-Man. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? I'll be honest. I love PlayStation, but I'm not always that good at it. But Spider-Man, I could be him. We are doing very, very well. Currently, we have to web up these fucking guns in this pillar, and once they're webbed while the other one is firing at you, you gotta rip these pillars down, and job done, you're saved. So we've ripped one pillar down. It's been very tough work, so we need a little bit of caffeine because it's exhausting. So I'm loving it. I would 100% recommend Spider-Man on PS4. I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. Hey gang, we're in the middle of a tornado. Things have got pretty crazy over here. I've got to make my way to the doctors through said tornado, so I could need some medical assistance by the time I get there, not just for my mental health. At this point, it's looking physical too. Anything can happen to me out there. Sometimes you just got to switch the tornado off. That's what you got to do. when your mental health is going mad, just say, hang on, I need a bit of time. I'm going to put you in a box. All these little crazy thoughts, put you in a box. I'm going to push you away. Like I just turned that tornado off. But you have to deal with it, because at some point, the tornado is going to come back. See? Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? No, seriously though, I'm actually just trying to demist my car. Do you know what I mean? I can't stop saying, do you know what I mean? I don't know if you do know what I mean, but I'll talk to you after the appointment and I'll tell you what went down. Alright. I'm back and I'm sorry for the lighting, but you know, we gotta work with what we got. I was in and out, seeing the doctor, bish bash bosh, job done. I kind of went in there and kind of almost went in saying what I wanted to happen rather than my usual kind of approach, which is, oh, you know, I am a little bit sad, but you know, maybe will be okay. I just play it down, whereas I went in and was like, look, here. No, I was polite. I was like, good day. My mood swings in terms of bipolar, brilliant, you know, room for improvement, but a lot better than they have been. My bipolar seems to be stable. We can deal with that. I said, but since I came off my mirtazapine, my anxiety is like, whoa, like freaking out, like what are you gonna do? Like it's really bad. So I said I wondered whether I could go back on my mirtazapine again to see if alongside the lamotrigine it would help a girl out. And I thought we were gonna have a little bit of a to-ing and fro-ing as to whether I could actually go onto my mirtazapine again. And he was like, yeah, no worries. No worries. I was like, serious? Are you serious? We also got on to talking about my hormones as a female and certain times of the month where you might be more hormonal. Because I did have the implant before and I had it taken out because I had it in as contraception, but I'm gay, so I don't need any contraception. So I had it taken out and my periods are very irregular anyway, like I said at the beginning of the video, because of my eating disorder. So my periods either don't happen or they are very light or they come with a vengeance. It's kind of a guessing game as to whether I'm going to have a period or not. I considered having the coil fitted in terms of managing my mood swings, in terms of whether if my hormones are kind of less whoa, then it might help my bipolar and my personality disorder be a bit more manageable. But I also said to him, to be fair, I haven't actually considered it that much. You know, my bipolar I don't believe is linked with hormonal side because it's just in my body. It's part of my existence. I could be period free and I'll still have bipolar, so coil ain't gonna help me. But also, I guess in terms of my personality disorder, that is not obviously a physical existence in me, that's mental. I know bipolar's mental health, but it's not something I can get rid of. But my emotional personality disorder is in my head because of trauma. Gotta love that. And that is going to be fixed to some extent through therapy. And I guess in that respect, having the coil to kind of decrease hormonal side effects from having a period could help. But I said at the end of the day, I need therapy to help me with that. So whether the coil would work for me, I don't really know. So I'm not actually that bothered about having it. I'm just telling you these things to throw it out there in case you're like, whoa, I can't deal with my hormonal stuff. So you could go to the doctors and there's things you can try to help yourself out. But basically I was like, my anxiety is through the roof. You gotta help me. And he was like, sure, no problems. I am scared because although I've been on this before, for the first 2 weeks that I was on mirtazapine before, I was fucking tired. I was like sedated. I can't even explain to you how tired I was. I was exhausted. So I said to him, like, am I going to feel the side effects as bad as I did when I was on them before? Or because my lamotrigine is already so strong, will I kind of not come up against side effects? And he was like, nah, you're probably going to be sedated. I was like, no dramas. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's not like I've got a life to lead. No problems. Yeah, but I am scared also because one of the main side effects for most people who take mirtazapine is appetite. You get so hungry. For every other person, that is manageable. But for those who got eating problems, like me, it's scary. And it's like, do I take this anxiety medication to help me out, or do I not go on it because it's going to make my eating disorder be like, whoa, or is the anxiety meds going to help my eating disorder? So it's kind of like, what the fuck do you choose? But I'm going to do the meds, but I'm scared. you know, realistically, I'm not gonna go and eat a whole cake. I would like to, but I'm not gonna do that because it just wouldn't be good. But yes, that's the lowdown. I'm rambling. That is the score for today. We got new meds. We're gonna sort our shit out. I'm going back in to play Spider-Man because I'm addicted. And I appear to have put on a tracksuit because apparently when you're a gamer, you've got to wear a tracksuit. And I've got my Marvel Vans on. That's flexibility. Do you see that? Do you see that? Jesus. Yeah, so that's what's going on. I'm gonna get past this eating disorder shite. Get out my head. Get out my head. We ain't got space for you anymore. But I hope this video was of some help to you. Even in the smallest of way. I hope it could have helped you or given you some ideas on things you can do to help yourself. Or just give you the confidence to be like, hey, she feels the same as me, so it's okay. It's okay, I'm not the only one. Anyway, who is that? Someone with their wheelie bin. Standard. You are worth all the happiness in the world, and I'm promising you that now. You're worth it, so go get the happiness. And I hope you're alright. I really hope you're alright. I hope you've had a good Christmas. I know for some people it's quite an intense and difficult time of the year. And that's okay. That's alright. We live and we learn and we grow from our struggles. Oh, don't you hate them people that are fucking like knowledgeable, and when you're having a bad day they're like constantly throwing glasses at you that are half full not half empty, and you think, come on, please, I'm in a really shit mood, please just let me ride it out. I need to feel the shitness in order to come out of it. Stop throwing them fucking cups at me because you're annoying me. Or is that just me? Thank you for watching this kind of very strange video. Not quite a vlog, not quite a sit down chat, so maybe it was a vlat. A vlog chat, a vlat. We could have more vlats. Maybe that could be a series. Vlats with Flo. You could unsubscribe if you want, that's fine. I would understand. No, please don't do that. I'll see you in my next video. I don't know when it will be, but I'm gonna do one, alright? See you in a bit. Bye!